guys, Southern Comfort here. Well, what you're looking at is my frost freeze protection that I put up on the sides with the roll up sides. It is Reflex Text. It is 48 inches by 25 feet. Now it doesn't go all the way down to the greenhouse, but it goes pretty close. This is a 16 by 32 greenhouse, and I also had plant cover protection against damage from frost, cold weather. I keep mine into grocery bags, not grocery bags, trash bags for easy storage. So far I've gotten the standard edge insulation. It's good for a lot of different things, but as you can tell, it goes not quite to the end, and it's not going quite to the end down there. So we've got temperatures coming in tonight. I believe it's around 25 degrees. Now right now it is 79 degrees in this greenhouse. It feels pretty awesome. The plants look awesome. Lots of blooms. Watch my video on how I did this last year when we went through the Arctic storm. Now I can see my lens is starting to fog up. So I try to clear it because it's cold outside and it's warm in here, and it's causing my lens to fog up. So now I'm going to go ahead and take my plant cover here, and I'm going to put it on top of my plants where the bows are at. I use these little clips I got from Amazon that goes on the top of my bows. So anyways, it's that time of the year again. It's time to protect the greenhouse. Now last year, because we went through that Arctic storm for 7 days, and it was horrific. Every night was different. I mean, you could have the same temperature, but the weather would just do different as far as what it would do to the plants, and it was just crazy. And that's something I've never seen before. But so I'm not going to be putting any heat in here. I'm going to see how it does. I'm still testing this greenhouse and see what I can do and what I can't do. Now through the Arctic storm, I did put a little bit of heat along with my insulation here, along with my plant cover, and also put plastic on top of that. So watch the video on how I did that, and it worked while everybody else's greenhouse they just lost everything. Now once I put this up, I mean instantly, you could tell a big difference. It stopped the cold draft coming in on the side. Okay, I got side one done. Got that. And then we got the plant frost-free protection. So I got side two done. Squeeze it over here. My tomato plants are covered up, but I've got this side covered up, and I'm not going to deal with the plastic. I need to test this greenhouse to see how well it does. See how well this cloth, this plant cover here that protects against damage from frost, cold weather. So it protects the plants from wind, frost, snow, and sun damage. Now last year with the Arctic storm, my plants would have made it about the way I did it. So definitely check out that video, because it definitely kept my plants, and I'm super happy about that. So I'm up underneath, and I've got it done, and we're going to see how well this does. I'm not worried about as much as the cold weather plants as I am my tomatoes and my marigolds and my peppers and my fruit trees. Back here I got my fruit trees all covered up. You know, that's what everybody's been saying, be prepared. So in all things, be prepared. Even God tells us to be prepared. Going through 25, 26 degrees is what they're saying. So give me a second and we will see what happens. So it's the next day. I waited till the sun got up really good. See what these plants are going to be looking like. we had temperatures of 23 degrees. So what I'm going to do is open this up and go up under and see what they look like. Okay, as I venture up under here, the reason I waited for the sun to get up is because usually when the sun hits the plants, if there's any damage, then it will show it. The plants do need to be watered. I didn't get to it yesterday. You see how the humidity is dripping through. So let's go down here real quickly. 25 tonight. Everything looks good. Tomatoes are looking good. Blooms held on. Tops of the plants look good so far. So everything seems to look good. Looking on that side. So if this is looking pretty good, I would say the other side is. So now we're gonna check tomorrow. So this cover here, this plant cover is gonna stay on for the rest of the day. It's like 40 some degrees outside. And we got the temperature of 25 tonight. I see some peppers over there on that pepper plant, and it looks good. This cover here is breathable. So we're on day 3. The first night got down to 23. The plant cover is off now. The next night, it got down to 25. And then the next night, they said it was going to get down to 28, but it didn't. So these plants was covered up with a plant frost freeze protection for 3 days. So I took it off yesterday afternoon. It's early in the morning. We got a lot of fog outside, so the greenhouse has a lot of humidity into it, but the plants look great. I didn't lose my blooms on my tomatoes. These actually, on this tomato, put out blooms. I see lots of more blooms. All the plants did wonderful. They continue growing. So it worked because we didn't have an Arctic storm. These potatoes over here, I pulled them to the side a little bit to get them away from the sides over there, the roll-up sides. The humidity, plus this was a test run, because last year the frost freeze protection wouldn't have worked alone. But this year, it worked wonderful.